and welcome back to another train simult video on the RexTactics channel. Today we'll be driving the second half of this service from Blackpool South to Ormskirk from Preston. If you haven't watched part 1, please do watch part 1 between Blackpool South and Preston, or if you want to watch this part and then watch the other part, you're more than welcome to. So before we get into this video, please do make sure that you have hit the like button, subscribe with all notifications on, and comment down below your favourite train or route in Train Simult 4. Let's get into it, shall we? So I've let time move a little bit so we can shut the doors and get the train ready. And you may have noticed a little bit of weather change as well. That's why my wipers are going slowly now. And off we go to Ormskirk. So if you are new to the channel, I covered Star Wars Battlefront 2 2017 and Train Simult 4 content. I also do a few live streams as well. If you want to watch some previous live streams, you can find them in the live streams playlist in the channel page. So we're going to have to bring ourselves down to 48 km per hour because we're crossing over lines. Or we were supposed to be, but that ended up didn't happening. Got some sea-cow wagons over there from West Cornwall Local. If you have West Cornwall Local, then the sea-cow wagons will be immediately put on as layers. So then in free roam you can do a little bit of shunting with the Class 37, or take it up to the bare nares if you so desire. Some layers might also see a Class 37 in it. I've certainly seen a Class 37 in this route, so it's definitely layered in, except it was pulling flatbeds rather than the sea-cow wagons. Bit disappointing, but it was okay, in a sense. Throat's a little more clear after the little coughs that I had in the previous video. I made sure to get myself something cold for a sore throat. Either way, with that out of the way, we're starting to see some sunlight pouring through, and the clouds are starting to clear a little more. Hopefully the rain will stop as well. Let's bring our speed down a little bit, because we're going to have to. A little step 2 brake. And we are going on the Ormskirk branch line. And towards our left is a Class 47 going by with the small BR blue logo for British Rail, carrying MK1 or maybe even MK2 carriages. We're very bouncy on the crossovers, aren't we? Don't know what that S is for. So now that we've come off the West Coast main line, we're now going down the branch line, and in this part we'll be stopping at Midge Hall Token Exchange, Croston, Rufford, Burscough Junction and Ormskirk. So this video is going to be approximately 30 minutes.
The next stop is Croston.
I've got to do that at Preston, so decided to do it now. Large body of water over there. I have to go to a fast wiper now. Weather has decided to go back to the way it was in part 1. Do a flyby. We've got a wreck coming up. Right, we're going to take off the power now. Gotta stop him for this red light. As we come into Midge Hall Token Exchange. Midge Hall used to originally have a station, but is still disused even to this day. And of course on this side we can definitely see where there was 2 platforms down here once. It changed a lot of things. Obviously with this route being set in the 80s, there's a significant 20-year gap between the beaching cut and of course the year that this is now set. So we've just handed over a token. Or they've handed us a token. But I just want to stop it there and get a photo for this part. Not too low down.
The next stop is Croston. We will shortly be arriving at Croston.
Wonderful. Got to be coming in a little bit hot. Okay, we can loosen off the brake a little bit. 2 minutes late. We'll take it. Besides, there's nobody here. Quick, open the doors and shut them again. Wonderful. Off we go to Rufford.
The next station stop is Rufford.
Got a nice flyby shot. This crossing. Maybe another one under this bridge. That was just perfect. Can increase the speed now. Certainly plenty of crossings down here. So it seems like we're closing up the gap a little bit.
The next station stop is Rufford. We will shortly be arriving at Rufford.
Can now get ourselves stopping for Rufford. I might have left it a little too late. But then we are closing the gap between our lateness and when we should be there, so we're just down for it. We'll stop right where the rainbow section is, because that's where it tells us to stop. And we're pretty much got nobody here. Nice little thunderstorm in the background. Wonder why it takes a long time to load passengers here. There's hardly anybody on. There's that person over there. There's that person over there. They must be going all the way to Burscough, or all the way at the end of the line at Ormskirk. before obviously the train line goes off to Liverpool. So 24 kilometres per hour leaving Rufford.
The next stop is Burscough Junction.
Wonderful. We can get ourselves going now that we've cleared for a higher speed limit of 113 kilometers per hour. We're due at Burscough Junction at 11:57. Sorry, 11:59. Can see a little bit of letting up in the storm. To stop that tyre from being fast wipers. So hopefully when we get to Ormskirk it'll lighten up a little. Or even so, Burscough Junction. Do another flyby here. Got a greenhouse farm here. Wonderful. Ah, we're starting to see some blue skies. Wonderful. Rain is still falling down. So we'll see when that rain clears. Will hopefully be soon. We are closing the gap between where we are now and Burscough Junction. We seem to still have a large cluster of clouds, so we're going to get our stop into Burscough now. We can see what the weather's like. Oh, wonderful. Things have really lightened up now. We still have some rain going about. It's not as bad. And the wipers are weirdly synced. not forget to our last calling at Ormskirk. Hopefully the weather stays like this and it doesn't intensify again. But we'll never know. Well, it was all blue skies earlier. It's all disappeared. The rain has intensified once more. Not far from Ormskirk now anyways.
The next station stop is Ormskirk, where this service ends.
I know I forgot to do something. First time we've heard something like that since Preston, so...
We will shortly be arriving at Ormskirk, where this service ends.
That it does. And once we get into Ormskirk, that'll mark the end of the video. Of course, it has to be intense raining over here as well. But anyways, get this train parked up for its journey back to Blackpool South. If you haven't seen the video to Blackpool South on this channel before, do go ahead and check it out. Might be from about a month or two. Really good video. Done in a lot better weather than this. Either way, why don't we wheel this to Blackpool South, because it doesn't really go anywhere else than Blackpool South, if I'm being honest. Turn the wiper off on both sides. Take the AWS off because we won't be needing it in this cab now. and this cab will be used. Right, well, let's see what we've got. And we've got a platinum medal. We've been deduced 97.5 AP for speeding. We've completed objects to 3,500 AP. We've driven a total distance of 4,935. We've used safety systems. I suppose correct cab setups only for when you're in more, I suppose, better trains like the 377 and the 801. But anyways, these are all the stations that we stopped at. Return to free roam, and then I will do my usual. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are trying to hit 1k or 50 subscribers as my milestone. Leave us a like, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, see you later, gamers.